Hey, good morning all. Welcome to the Paycheck here. Sorry I'm a little late getting started here. I had some camera issues getting things going. So anyway, here we go. Another week, another new strategy here. So it's going to be 5 days of Waylon's mind. I'm calling it the mind instead of Waylon's mind here, only because I'm making a couple of tweaks to it. And I know Waylon's going to be here with us all week long, so I want you to watch what I do and hear how I work this thing. I may make some of Waylon's newest tweaks as I go, but for right now, I'm going to start out with the first day we'll do this is with what's been working for me and kind of how I've done this thing. So here's the basic strategy, and I want to show you out. I'll show it to you with green chips because they show up nice and easy on the camera here. But here's how it works out. Waylon's mind is simple. We're gonna not. I didn't mean that like that came out. It's a 4-5. Actually, I'll do it in black chips because they'll show up better for you on camera. Do it in black chips. So it's 4-5. We're gonna do the outside mind. 4-5, 9-10 with black chips, just like so. Okay. What's gonna happen is as you roll the dice, let's say we roll, and we're gonna work the puck. So whatever the puck is, we're off or on with the puck. If you roll anything other than a 4, 5, 9, or 10, so a 6 or 8 or anything from field, you're going to consider that not a loss, but it's a non-win. And every non-win, what we do is we bump the bets by a level, like so. And you keep doing that. Anytime you don't win, up go the bets. Level, 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 level. So it's not really an up as you lose, it's an up as you don't win kind of a thing. So you actually kind of increase these bets pretty quick as you go. What I've tweaked on this thing is this. I stop at level 5. I've gotten in trouble with this strategy and practices when I get past level 5. That's always been a problem for me. You get 7, 8, 9 levels sometimes, and you're just going to sit there and get crushed. So I stop at level 5, and what I also do is at level 5, once I get a hit at level 5, I'm back down to level 1. I revert back right away to level 1. So I take one big hit, start back over again. Waylon tells you in his videos, whenever you get your hits, especially at the higher levels, look at your bankroll and see where you are. But we have Crapsee, right? Crapsee is going to tell us what our bankroll is. So we don't have to worry about counting chips. I think when you're playing this in practice, you got to work your rack like a boss. You got to really count your chips in your rack. And I may show that to you one day, how I do this with the rack, with chips in the rack instead of with Crapsee. I think it's important to see where you are at all times because that'll inform you. If you're already up $300, there's no reason to be at level 5, right? And put that profit at risk. So the other tweak that I make to this thing is on a 7, I reset my bets to base. I don't stay at level. Waylon comes out at again the same level he was at after a 7. I have been reverting back to level 1 on a 7. And I did that because I used to work this thing without working the puck. I just worked it all the time. And I found that multiple 7s at the higher levels were killing me. So I started going back to level 1 on the 7. I can be convinced not to do that if we stick with the puck following, right? So that's kind of where we are. At this level, $5,000 bankroll level, I'm torn on what chip size to use. Greens or blacks. Blacks are cool, but if you get to level 5, you're at $2,000 fell, and that could be a painful loss. So I'm going to try today with black chips, but I think that's probably the wrong thing. I think at our level, maybe I might even just say screw that now. Let me go back to the other screen for you. I may go with $50 here at the level. I don't know. I feel like 5,000 isn't enough. I don't think 5,000 is enough, honestly, to get black chips to work here. That shouldn't be there. What is going on? We have so many words that shouldn't be here. There we go. What is it showing for your Crapsee code? Is the right code up there? What's happening? Crapsee table. Why is my... There we go. Wow. Whew. Sorry about that. That's the right table. We want to look at the right one. Okay. That is the right table code. X2, L5, H5. Jump on the Crapsee. Play with me. And this is the one where I really want to see other strategies. I really want to see somebody not working the puck. I really want to see somebody at different bet levels. And I want to see somebody coming back on the 7 at the same level and see what the difference is. Again, it really depends on your shooter. But for me, I'm going to do this probably, let's start it at black chips. I think black chips is too big of a level with this bankroll. Let's find out together. Here we go. We're going to come out. I'm not working to come out at all. So I will let the Crapsee look like it is. Jump on in there, get your bets in. And yeah, here I go. Got a new camera in place down here on the table, by the way. I figured out the problem with my lag on the one camera. So now I'm going to be able to employ 3 camera setup pretty soon. It's very cool. Here we go. We're going to catch a point. It's going to be nothing. It's going to be a 617. Will come out. Look at me getting started with those 7s right away. You got to love that. Monday morning, Johnny. 6-1. All right. I took the plexiglass off because I got a whole new sheet of plexi cut and sanded over the weekend, but my old felt's not big enough to cover it, so I had to pull it off and go back to the old felt. Here we are, 415. First point, here we go, 415. There's the case for and against working the come out right in front of you, right? You don't work it because those come out 7s suck, but you do work it because you miss out sometimes on the good stuff. Here we go. We're going to go 100 on the outside. And again, any non-win is a bump. Any non-win is a bump, okay? And I'm going to set with the 2s on top here. That gets me more outside numbers than my other set does, I think. Let's find out. Ooh, good song. Good song. There's a 4-4 heart 8. Wow, this is one you never hear. Holy crap. That's going to get me all fired up. Yeah. All right, there's an 8. It's a non-winner, so we bump the outsides by 100. And here's where this strategy will potentially get away from you if you don't get some hits, right? You're going to have to get some of those outside hits here to make this thing work. We'll see. Again, I think the first couple of days here is a 437. It's an experiment of the levels of the bet levels when you have $5,000 bankroll. I think 100 might be too high. I might be screwing myself here by doing this, but I think 25 is too low at the same time. So I think 50 might be optimal. 347. I've done this with $25 and $1,000 bankroll and had no problems. So we may be okay. All right, 437. We're out. Now I know Waylon at this point would come right back out at a 2-unit bet, right? I'm gonna come back out at base. I'm gonna try and limit my exposure after a loss, where he come out and attack it. 325. Where was that last throw? Come on, man. Come on, Jenny. All right, 3-2, 2-3-5. And now we got to fight a little bit. This strategy does a good job of fighting back. A real good job of fighting back. All right, here we go. $100 outside. Let's get going. Just got to roll some numbers. You know, just got to get out there and get some numbers. 6-4-10 on the end, 6-4-10. And here's an option for another tweak. Okay? Okay, 6-4. David's saying 1 unit lose, ladder 10 unit. Yeah, so we're not laddering the losses. We're laddering the non-wins and reverting back to base on the loss. So there's a little different rhythm to that. I know that a tweak that Jen makes, the Justice Jen, at this point on the first hit, Jen will pick up right now the 6 and the 8. Would take that win that we just got and grab the 2 numbers that we're missing. You're still going to bump the outsides when it's a 6 or 8, but you're also going to get a little bit of juice when those numbers do roll if you get into that sort of rhythm. So I'm not going to do it today, but I'll put it up there as an option for us. There's a 6-5 yo as a thing we can do. Back in the viewer there, 6-5 yo, and again that's going to be a non-winner. So it's a chance to bump. I look at the chance to bump as just that. That's a 5-6. To me, it's opportunity, right? It's like, hey, here's a chance to get the bets up so we can make more money on the next couple of hits. Now I have to get some hits as we ladder up here to level 5. If I don't throw the dice well, we're going to have a huge problem on our hands. But let's go. There's a 5, 4, 9, Center field 954. If you had a chance to watch Waylon's new video on this, I forget what he called. I should write this down before I come down here. Waylon, put in the chat what the name of the video is that you just did on this one. Waylon's got a tweak to this thing where he adds the field in. And what he basically does, if I hit goal, I'll play it out for you so you can see the new one. So we same bet on a win, just like that. We're same betting. And it's kind of a cool one. It really does increase the exposure. I think you'd need more money than I have here to make that work. But he adds the field to it and a little bit of a bump on the 5. There's a 5-3-8, 8 easy, 5-3-8. So that'll cost us or give us a chance, I guess, to increase our bets. I like that tweak. It's just that it's a little more volatile, right? You're going to have to start at a quarter to make it work right without having $10,000 in bankroll. All right, 5-3-8. That's a chance to, again, increase the outsides to 300 now. You'll see how fast these bets get up. Now we're at $1,200 out there. So it gets dangerous. And that's why I think $100, you need probably $10,000 bankroll to make this work. Here we go. Let's stay in the box, though, and not have a problem. 4-2-6. All right, we're getting the 6 and 8. And this is where Jen's tweak helps, right? If I would have bought the 6 and 8 earlier, right, we'd have a couple of small wins in here. No, it's to taste, right? Personal taste. 6. All right, here we go. Up again, level 4 now. Gets a little scarier, right? Until you get a win. I like climbing to level 5 and coming on back down. It's so cool when you get that level 5 hit. You feel like an absolute boss when it happens. Here we go. Oh, that was a high hit. There's another one. Look at that. 6, 3-3-6. Also in talking to Waylon, this situation, 3-3-6, where you see the 6s or the 8s run like we're seeing here, this might be a time to get off the 5 and 9 and pick up the 6 and 8 instead and do an even numbered ladder or an even numbered mind instead of the outside mind. You see what I'm saying? So this gives you a chance as a player to sort of read the table and see what's happening and grab the right thing. Now here we are. Here's danger zone. We're at level 5. It's the last level we're going to get. I won't climb higher than level 5 here, but I really need a hit. Right? We really need to get an outside number to hit here for us to get out of this thing. And there's an 8. Yeah, the 6 and 8 are running hard right now. Whew. 6-2. Come on, 6-2-8. I am not going to climb. I stop my ladder here. I'm just going to wait for that hit at this level. And then we're going to run back to 0. Come on, get an inside number or an outside number. Give me it. There it is. 6-3-99. Now check this out. What's going to happen here? This is awesome. You got to be a shooter though to make this work. 6-3-9. Remember on roll 1, right? I burned myself for $800 on that 7. Right? That was kind of brutal. Look where we are right now. When I come all the way down, we got $375 in profit on the second shooter after going down $800. Right? So boom, right? You end up making it back. We're going to go back outside to level 1. So at level 5, I take my hit, I celebrate, and I go back to level 1. And we're going to play from profit here for a minute. And in fact, even though it's too late, I'll show you this tweak. We're going to go to the 6 and 8 for $30 each, take a tiny bit of that profit, and if I stay on the inside like we've been doing, we'll just make a little bit of extra money. Maybe I'll half press those or something as we go. 3-2-5 the fever. Alexa skip. 2-5. All right, there's a 2 and a 3. That's a 5. That's 140. And look at where we are bankroll-wise. Bam. Goal, right? We made goal. Everything comes down, and that's the end of the story, right? 14 rolls, made our paycheck, done, right? This strategy is pretty resilient. It does a good job. Now, I have had to get down to like my last $500 and have to fight freaking hard and be sweating pretty hard because you can get that bad run, but that's it. So let's mark it. 515 in 14 rolls. Waylon, awesome, dude. That's great. Love this. This strategy is awesome. Now we have time. It's 7:22. I got another half an hour. So what I'm going to do here is, if you don't mind, we can roll some more. And let's roll this out. And Remember that we're at 515, right? I'm going to go out here at the $25 level on the next shooter, and I'm going to show you Waylon's mind with the new tweak. And I forget what he called it, but I really dig the tweak. I just don't think you can play it at black level without 10K. Here, I'll show you the tweak. It's actually really, really cool. All right, we're going to catch a point of 8. 448. The rules are the same. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Alexa's got the good tunes coming this morning. She's figured me out by what I skip, I think. All right, there's an 8. We're going to go this way. Check this out. It's going to be $25 on the outside, but the 5 is going to go to 100. It's going to go 3 units higher than everything else is. Okay, 3 extra units and 25 in the field. Now we're covered, except for the 6 and the 8. Okay, 6 and 8 level everything up like before. Field losses level everything up like before. But we're going to start getting some double action here, right? The 4s and the 10s are going to basically pay you, 3 units on a 4 or 10. 9 gives you an extra unit. And, of course, those horn numbers don't get wasted anymore. This is cool. The bets get up pretty high. Let's see how fast we can get from 515 to 6,000, right? We'll make another $5 goal here and see how this thing works. At the green level, we make the green level work for us here. There's an 8, 6 to 8. Boom, 6 to 8. So everything goes up by a level. And this becomes kind of a Crapsee pain. 6 to 8. And I'm going to use the 4 and 10 as my eyes to see where I am. So we're going to be at, I'm going to put the bets up first. So 25, 50, 125, 50, 50. Turn them all off. And then we'll get the field once the point comes. And the field level will match the 4 and 10 level. So $50. Here we go. Nice easy toss there, Johnny. That's a 5-3-8. All right, 3-5. Boy, I almost hit it. You see that? I almost hit the 7 there. Almost screwed that up. All right, let's get a field. 1, 2 in the field, $50. I think this could bite me if I get to level 5 and I don't hit field numbers. We're going to end up losing 125 every time we roll a non-field at level 5. That's where I think the hole's going to be. Waylon's video didn't showcase that, but I think we're going to hit that. Here's a 9. That's fantastic. 5 for 9. Good. So 9's going to pay us in the field and on the 9. So it's basically a 2-unit win there. That's pretty awesome. All right, 4 and a 5. Boom. Loving it. Loving it. You just stay where we are. Right? We're not going down. Right? We're staying on those wins. Stay at level. I think I said Waylon, I know, comes out at the same level following the big red, but I found that to bite me really, really hard. 7, 6, 1. It's a first. That's 7 in a long time. All right. So here's the difference, right? He's going to come back out at those levels. I'm going to come back out at base. It's a 1-6, actually. And it's kind of limit my exposure on the loss. So let's catch a new point, and then we'll come back out. All right, here we are. We got us another 7 on the come out, 5-2. That's why I don't work the come outs. Again, this strategy, I worked the come outs when I practiced it. Damn, man, they kind of crushed me. I'm not at Alfredo level, but I throw a lot of come out 7s. That guy, he's a hop the red on the come out shooter for sure. Here we go. These throws are way too hard this morning. 4 and 5. I'm not dialed in as far as my velocity goes. All right, 4-1. All right, let's do it again. Let's get the outside. We're going to bump the 5 to 100. Whoops. And catch that field. Let's go. Stay hot, shooter. That's a better throw. All right. There you go. 2-1-3. Ace, deuce, pace. Beautiful. Same bet that thing. And then again, at some point, we consider grabbing the 6 and 8, right? Maybe we're kind of low level here. So maybe after like 5 wins or something, or we get a level 2 win or something like that, we'll go to the 6 and 8 and grab them. Let's just even see if they're running or not, right? Nice throw, Johnny. 6-5, yo. Second field win. Fantastic. Come on. All right, there's a 5 and a 6. Get that in. It's 2 field wins. I'm thinking maybe the next one we get might be the time to grab the 6 and 8 for $15 each or $18 each. If we can catch one here. 4, 2, 6. See, there it is, the 6. That's okay. This is it. This is opportunity. Chance to bump the bets. All right, 2, 4, 6. And again, like our exposure here, interestingly enough, at base level, look at the base level here, right? We're at $200 out there in the world. That's the same exposure we had. Well, it's not quite the same. It's half the exposure you had at the $100 level with just the across bets. If I were to go $50 like I want to do, I think your exposure comes out the same. Here we go. Let's bump these things up by a quarter each. And 50 in the field. And let's do it. Let's get some higher level wins. Here we go. 7. Damn it. Alexa, stop. Come on. Now the 7's going to come in and play and take my money. Let's see if we're resilient. Let's see if we're resilient here with this version of it. That $100 5 loss is a painful one. It kind of hurts. Here we go. Let's catch that point. See what happens. Alexa, skip. What? Six, hard 6. Alexa, skip. Alexa, play Slayer Radio. All right, now we're going to go with the outside bets. We're going to get the 5 up. Boom, 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 and the field. Let's see if this version can fight. Again, I can't be throwing all these 7s for it to work, right? I got to have some money coming in. Otherwise, we're going to sit here and just burn $200 every time, right? 5, 4, 1. Sweetness. 4, 1, 5. So you lose the field, which blows, right? 4, 1, 5. We're gonna lose that field bet. And because you lose the field bet, everything still counts as going up, as far as I understand how Waylon does this. So the field, a lost, it goes to 50, right? Everything else goes up too. I think it's how he does it. So the 5 is a big coverage bet. It kind of resets everything for you for free. In other words, so you get 115 net. Here we go. If I got that wrong, Waylon, put it in chat. I think that's how I caught from your videos. When the 5 hits, you still go up because the field lost. Let's go. What do we got here? We got us a 6, 5, yo. Level 2, yo. That's great. 6, 5. $50 win. All right. Here we go. 4 through 7. I'm getting sloppy with these dice up here. That was a terrible throw. Bummer. So we end up, I think, with no profit on this one, or we kind of broke even. I'm not sure. It'll tell us here in a minute. Our net for the shooter is minus. Yeah, that's a bummer. We didn't quite get it. I mean, we're taking money here. We're at $4,800. That's okay. let's keep rolling it. And again, my initial impressions was this is a cool tweak, Waylon, but the 5 in the field, if you're not hitting them, they're gonna bleed way too quickly. And I think the other version's a little more stable than this one is. This one here is a little too volatile for me. But I haven't worked it enough. I haven't worked this thing more than a little bit yesterday, so I don't know all the ins and outs of it. For now, it feels like it's having a hard time. 2-5. Let's go. All right, catching a new point. Oh boy. There's 10, a 6, and a 4. Is that our that rolled? That was a 10. And that was a 6. There we go. Is that our first 10 of the day? Second 10. Wow, that's like. All right, 6, 4. No, 4, 6. 4, 6, 10. Let's try this one more time here. Come on. Let's have a good run. Bet outside. Make the 5 look like 100. Make the field look like a quarter. And let's have more than one hit. Let's have more than one hit. Five. Good. There's a 5. So again, I think, let me check for Waylon here. Waylon, could you write me in the chat what to do? Because I forget what you do on a 5 on this one. He has not written me back. Waylon, where you at, man? All right, I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna play it out this way. When the 5 comes, I treat it as a field. I feel like we shouldn't do this. I feel like the 5 covers that field loss. We just come back out. I think I should be same betting when the 5 runs. This is what I would do. This is the tweak for me because there's 140 coming in, right? There's a quarter going back into the field, and I feel like with that 140, I'm gonna grab the 6 and the 8 for $18 each, right? Like this is the time to kind of expand yourself a little bit. So with 140, I put 36 out plus 25. It becomes like a whatever, like an $80 win net. That I think makes the most sense here. And we'll let the 6 and 8 work a little bit for us. I'll still treat them as a non-win and bump, but I'll pocket a couple of bucks at the same time. And there's an 8. I think that's a good tweak. That's a jet thing. That's a good cheat. A good tweak. 3-5. So we'll lose the field. Right, we're going to win $21 on the 6 and 8. We'll lose the quarter in the field. I'm still going to treat that, though, as a loss. The field's going to go to $50, and I'm going to bump the rest of them at the same time. The 6 and 8 are just there for some extra juice. That's all that they're good for. I might even just increase them by 1 unit a pop. A little sissy press in here as they go, just to not miss out. Here we go. ABS right here. The ABS play. Hey, look at that. That's fantastic. That's a fantastic one. Aces. That's a $100 winner. Love that. All right, it's a 1 and a 1. Boom. Yeah. All right, a quick sip of coffee here. All right, here we go. Oh, that was flutter shot. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. How about it? How about it? Look at that throw. They fluttered. It was the worst throw of the day. It was ass out of my hand, but look at what we got. We got so lucky with that hit. One thing I love about the chopper toss is this. It doesn't matter. Like, it's all about the energy off the wall. It's not so much about everything else, but man, that's a nice little hit right there. That really helped. And Waylon did write something in chat. What did you write, buddy? Same bet with 5 hits. Okay, that's what I thought, dude. I thought it was same bet on the 5. Thank you for clarifying for me. All right, here we go. Let's get another midnight. Can we do this? Can we do it? Another midnight? We got a 6. That's okay. 4, 2, 6. So again, that's going to be this weird case for me. I know Waylon doesn't play it this way. That 6 is going to win. And it's interesting because 6 now wins enough to cover the field. 4-2-6, right? That actually wins and it blocks out the field loss, right? I'm still going to play it the other way. The 6 is only there in 8 just to give us a little bit of juice. I'm going to bump that up by 1 unit, go to 30 with it. We're going to sissy press those guys, take a little tiny profit as we come back, play the rest of it the same. They're just there again. A little bit of love. Here we go. Let me get a 4. Let me get a 4 and triple this bad boy up. Well, that's good too. A 10 is even better. Look at that, 6, 4, 10. What's going to happen? Field win and the 10 win. 3 unit win right there at level 3. That's what you call a beautiful thing right there. 4 and a 6. Look at that. Love it. It's like mist on a sunny day right there. That is beautiful. 3 units coming in. Heck yeah. Puck is off. Let's chillax for a roll. We'll take that field bet down for a minute. Okay. There's a 9, 6, 3. 6 and a 3. There's your center field. All right, 6, 3, 9. All right, put that field bet back. And I think Victor's talking about house edge out there in the chat. And again, this is one of those deals where you're giving up a lot of house edge on these bets by doing it this way, but you're also maximizing every roll. And you're getting the hell out quick. Normally, this strategy here is like, let me stay in for as long as I can, right? And give me every roll you can give me, Johnny. Let's go. How about a yo? How about a yo for our friends? There's the 7. Talking too soon. 6 or 4, 3, 7. That's okay. That was a good roll. We did good out there with those bigger hits. But you know, at the end of the day, it gets crushed down by Big Red, and that happens. So how do we do? Not great. We lost about $700 here, 4-3. But our bets were high, right? We had $500 out there. We lost that, but the opportunity's there. You know, I think this version of it, to me, it's a little too volatile with the 5 being so high in the losses. I like picking the field up. I don't know. It's one of those things where is it worth covering everything to not have a wasted roll versus just the core strategy is so strong, you know? So there it is. There's the mind 2 ways, right? We had the outside mind did great. 5, 15, and 14 rolls. We made our money. Just a little showcase of the other version of it. Didn't work out so well. Again, the rolls weren't fantastic on the second shooter or the second strategy, but it's fun. I like that one. All right, that's it. It's getting chilly. It's 7:41. I'm gonna go make some new coffee. We'll see you for coffee and Crapsee here in about 25 minutes. We're gonna talk a little bit today about one of Victor's questions, which is about the differences between betting across versus betting just the 6 and 8 for one hit and down. I'm gonna give you some. We're gonna do some trial runs. Hopefully, my win craps will play along with us. I'm not sure. I've been having problems with it. It's been very, very slow, the connection between the computers. So if it works, great. We'll have a good demo. If not, I'll tell you about the results manually. So that's it. I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks for joining again. Coffee or daily paycheck tomorrow. Day two of Waylon's Mind Strategy here on Casino Gaming TV. Thanks all. Love you. Have a little bit. Bye.